at it again with another video. Y'all know I do this for y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I'm here to bring y'all information. Now, what I want to talk about today is I'm gonna give y'all a few ways to handle stress. Stress is something that we can't avoid in life, but we gotta understand that it's not always a negative thing. Now we have to understand that the bad things and the good things, we just gotta find a balance, and it's all different for each one of us. But just know that these things might be for somebody that's going through it. So let's get started. Come on. The music is a perfect way to reduce stress, because at the end of the day, the stressor, whatever it is that may be causing you stress, you might not be able to stop it from causing you the stress. For example, it could be the words that's causing the stress. So it's best to, at times just put in your music and make sure your playlist includes not just drill music, because sometimes drill music might get you to calm down, but it's also good to have songs that is soul or R&B, just to make sure you have a balance of music, because some people literally make music that they understand people go through situations, and that music is there to calm you down. So music is very important. Now let's get to number 2, working out. Like, for some people, the stress might do so much damage to them to where they might want to break something, or they might want to argue back, or they might want to give us some type of negative energy. Well, this is what I'm here to let you know. When you exert that energy that make you want to do those negative things, this is how I know it's hitting somebody right now. You have to work out. Put that energy towards working out, and at the end of the day, you'll see the benefits of, first thing first, it's gonna happen to all of us. We all gonna get mad. We all gonna feel negative. So by us, every time that happening to us, we choose to work out. Think about it. Naturally, you'll be more in shape. Like, it'll become a habit, and it's a positive habit that you'll want to have, rather than every time you get mad, you hurt yourself. Rather than every time you get mad, you choose to argue back or hurt somebody, do something that you'll regret. No, that's not it. Do something that you'll be thankful for at the end of the day, because stress is always going to be there. You could stretch, you could jog. If it's too cold for you to jog, if you got a building or whatever, apartment, you could walk running up and down the stairs. But there's many different types of exercises that you could do. So don't think, oh, it's raining outside and I'm stressed, so I can't do the type of workout that I want to do. No, there's many things that you can do indoors, outdoors, in your building. So don't be limited by that. Now let's get to number 3. Get some sun. Y'all see me? I'm over here embracing. I love the sun, and the sun loves you back. So best believe that while you getting some sun, you're gonna be getting some vitamin D, and that D right there is the fight the depression or whatever anxiety or stresses that you may be going through. The sun is very beneficial. It increases your mood. It gets rid of the negative energy. Now a lot of people think that, oh, it gives us energy, which I believe it does, but also it gets rid of the negative energy. So best believe next time you get stressed out and you go in the sun, just remember these things. It's gonna abuse your immune system. It's gonna treat that depression that you're dealing with. It's gonna help you with weight loss. It's good with taking care of your bones. Your body's gonna reduce the chances of you having a disease. And those are just things that vitamin D does. Now, for me, what the sun does for me is it never fails. It relaxes me. It makes my mood stable. It gives me a chance to think and just, it's like a meditation without me even having to meditate. So that's definitely one of the top things that you should do to reduce sun. Now let's go to number 4. Before we get to number 4, the ways to get sun. See, not everybody has a view or a way for them to, you know what I'm saying, indoors to get the sun. So you can always find a spot in your house that sunlight may be coming in. And if there's no sunlight coming in from a viewpoint in your house, always go to a park, go outside. But again, don't limit yourself. Now let's really get to number 4. Number 4, express your feelings. Meaning that instead of going off, instead of volleying, instead of acting crazy, just always find a way to express yourself, to release that stress that is not building up. And these are 3 ways that you can reduce it. First thing first, you can write down how you feel. Now, writing is good because you can always look back on what you wrote and see the growth throughout your process, because this life thing is a process, and it's going to be things that might stress you out one day, but as you grow and grow, those same things that stressed you out a year ago might not stress you out the same way. And that all comes with you just writing those things down and giving you a mental feedback. That's basically what it is. Also, another thing may be making music. And music is another good way to reduce stress. Now think about this right here. Music, like I listen to like artists like A Boogie. Now he was stressed out in that first album, but he turned his stress into millions of dollars. So don't limit yourself. Don't think that can't be you, because it could. So use your stress and write. Understand that there's people going through the same things that you may be going through, but don't be limited. You know, take that pain and turn it into art, and that's a form of art, which is music. And not only that, you could always go to a close friend or a family member and take their advice. Usually, if you explain the situation to them, they might have some advice that may be beneficial to you. And if the information is not beneficial to you, best believe that it'll get you so mad to the point where you'll find a solution yourself. Now, those are 3 ways that, you know what I'm saying, you can express your feelings. Now, that's 4. Now, let's get to number 5. Put the phone down and get some rest. Go to sleep. Now, you got to understand that the phone, and first thing first, is distraction. It can also cause more stress. It might not be beneficial in the situation, to where unless you're doing those things like listening to music or watching somebody that's positive, things like that. But besides that, the best thing to do is go to sleep. Because it's also like a reset for your body. It's basically just calming your hormones, and it's just getting you to a point where once you wake up, you feel fresh. You'll feel like a new person. You'll feel, all right, now let's start over, basically. And that's what it's doing. So where you might not even remember what it was that caused you to be as stressed as you was in the beginning. You're definitely not going to be as stressed as you was, because listen here, this is just some facts. Whatever causes your stress, after about a minute and 30 seconds, is you're not gonna be as mad as you was a minute and 30 seconds ago. So imagine 6 hours of sleep. You definitely not gonna be as mad as you was. So that's a big way that you could use, and the big thing that you could do to reduce stress. Now, those are 5 things, but it's also many other things that you could do. Like, for example, don't get caught up in the weed, the cigarettes, the alcohol to reduce stress, because those are all just escapes. And just know that it's slowly killing you. These 5 things that I just named for you, those are things that at the end of the day will have a beneficial impact on your life. So by you just relying on those things, you just exchanging your energy just to basically survive. And that's not the way that you should be. You should be exchanging your energy to thrive, not to survive. So you want to understand, those are just 5 things to help get rid of the problems altogether. And also things like affirmations, which is positive thoughts, feeding yourself that on a regular. That's very important. Being cool. Remember, it's not about just being strong all the time, but by being cool and giving off a cool energy. The more and more you embrace that, the more naturally you'll not even feed into the stresses, because you'll be too cool to even feed into it. I'm cool right now. Like, I'm outside with no shirt on, goosebumps and everything. Nah, let me stop though. But also just embracing your balance and understanding that life isn't just about being happy all the time. Embrace the struggle, embrace the stresses, and just know how to handle it. Don't let the stress get the best of you. Get the best of the stresses, whatever it is. And at the end of the day, smile. Any situation, as long as you could find it in yourself to put a smile on your face, no matter what you're going through, no matter how bad you think it is. Once you put that smile on your face, you'll feel a lot better. It's your boy Ken. You know I do this for y'all. You know I mess with y'all. I'm out of here.